Hello, BookTube. I'm back, and so is Edgar here. There he is. We're gonna do a tag. I saw it on Mark's channel, Book Time with Elvis. It's an original tag done by Lizzie Faye Loves Books, and it's the I Never tag. And yeah, of course, Mark did not tag me. Hoi, hoi, hoi. Well, there are, what are there? There are 10 questions. First question is, I never read that. Name a book that you've never read that everyone else has. Well, I really like books that, are foodie related, things like that, and have games in them. So this book series that, everybody's read, The Hunger Games, having games about food and, pretending to be hungry and things like that, and have these little competitions to get some food. Yeah, that's right up my alley. I'm gonna have to read that sometime. Number two, I never read anything so awesome. Name your favorite book. It's got to be 50 Shades of Grey. What a fabulous book. Oh, the prose is just this woman is a genius with words. It's about people getting together, and again, as I said, I like games, so they're playing some games, and they have all these assortment of toys that are just amazing. You know, and it's a whole series of books, and it's not called BDSM for nothing. It is the best damn series made. Oh, definitely. Yeah. So that's number one. Number three. Now, see, that should have been number one question. I don't know. Question three. I never thought I would get through it. Name a book that you didn't like but powered through it anyway. Yeah, this book, it's called The Book Thief. It's about this little girl. She's just ungrateful all the way through it. She's given places to stay, and she steals books occasionally, and and for all of this, she's just, she gets, she's got somebody to watch over her. Even, it's not. Oh God, it's just, how, she's so ungrateful that everybody's helping her in doing things, and she just doesn't see it. It was really difficult to get through. Oh, the next question too. Number four, I will never finish that. Name a book or a series that you don't plan on finishing. Nothing more than books about foodie books and games is books about birds. I just love books that have birds in. And, I love parrots. I really, really love parrots. So I picked up this book, and it was like Hercules parrot. So I thought it was a parrot named Hercules, you know. But I start reading it, and it's got something to do about this guy who solves crimes. What was Agatha thinking about when she created? Like, no, 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 no. It has to be about a parrot called Hercules. That would be just so great. Yeah, these authors, they just really don't know what they're doing. And, they're not going to come to much. Nobody's going to be reading these things, after they're gone, after they died. Nah, nobody's going to be doing that. Okay, number five, I will never regret reading that. Name a book you read solely on a recommendation that you ended up really liking. Yeah, this is really good. It goes back to the food thing. And I really, really like, tomato juice, or tomato juice as it's called here in the UK. And that series is Twilight. The character, she, has never had that. She's never tasted it. So she moves and goes to to a new place, and she meets a young guy that she really likes. She's attracted to, and and they have very interesting and very appealing dietary requirements, and she gets involved with them, and it's always happening. My favorite time of day as well in Twilight, hence the name. Oh, I got to read the rest of the series. I just really love them. Um, number six. Oh, number six. I would never do that. Name a relatable character who made choices that you don't agree with or did things that you would never do. With everything else, like games. Christmas time. Christmas is a time for games and food, so everything comes together. Um, I like songs too, so there's this great. I thought it would be a great book. Well, it was a great character until the ending ruined it. It's a Christmas Carol. It's about this guy called Scrooge. He is an amazing character. He is he's built up his business, and he treats employee Ebenezer really well. He's Ebenezer, but he treats his employee really well. He gives him a whole day off at Christmas. And these people are just ungrateful, and he just but he's so good throughout. He's very careful with his money, and he keeps to himself. He doesn't bother with other people, and he helps other people. He loans the money, for them to do things, and a lot of times they're so ungrateful that they don't pay it back. So he's got to go out and do more work, and get this money back from people. It's just horrible. But the horrible thing is, at the end they change it so he starts giving away money, and he doesn't care about this, and he's happy. Oh God, I related to him so much up until that point, and just horrible book. Again, it's not going to be a traditional thing for Christmas ever. What was Charlie doing? I just don't get it. Oh. Number 7. I never wanted to admit it. Name a book that you were embarrassed to say you read or were embarrassed to carry around with you. I just don't like books with people with deformities. They're just and I don't want people to think that I do. But I read this book because I really love fantasy, But it's about these short people, these, really, like stunted growth. They're called hobbits, and it's a book called The Hobbit. And I think the guy has written more, but I don't know if I want to be seen reading books that have deformed people in. It's not good for my reputation. I'll have to really think about that. Number 8. I never read anything so heartwarming. Name a book or series that really touched your heart. Oh, I've only read the first one, but I'm sure the rest are the same. The main character is Hannibal Lecter. Just a heartwarming story. His relationship with a a female police officer that it's got to be really tough in her job, and he helps her out. He actually helps her out. He really helps her. And going back to food, he's a culinary genius. Oh, just mwah. Yeah, I gotta read the rest of them. Number 9. I never laughed so hard. Name a book that made you laugh out loud. Oh, yeah, this was amazing. And so many things happened that I just laughed, like people, appearing and doing other things, funny things. Oh, and ghosts possibly. Oh, just hilarious. It's called Wuthering Heights. What an uplifting book, and just so enjoyable and makes you laugh out loud from beginning to end. The character is just the main character. She's just so laughable. She's just so comedic in everything she does. Her reactions to things that are happening around her. Yeah, just amazing. Oh, number 10. Oh, yeah, this is a good one. I never could have made it through childhood without it. Name a favorite childhood book or book series. This was so good. I really like artists and people that make things with their hands. And this is a story about, he was destined to be the best potter that there ever was. He works, with clay and everything. It's Harry. It's the name of the series, Harry Potter. He was destined to this, and you know, his parents are so loving. They send him to this. It's almost a magical school where he works with other people and he learns his craft, all the way through all the other books. And it's just his works are just like a work of art. Yeah, Harry Potter. I would love to have some of his pots on my shelf. Well, that was the I Never tag. I hope you enjoyed it, BookTube.